Welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton.
I'm Charlie Neff.
And happy Diddy Day.
Wow, the first day of the trial.
First day of
Trial
the trial.
of the year?
Trial of the year. Could we say it's basically the Hollywood trial of forever? Like,
Is it? Over like Harvey Weinstein and
yeah. Is this going to be the
over
biggest?
Amber Heard and Johnny Depp?
Amber Heard, Johnny Depp was great.
Over O.J. Simpson?
Oh, that one's a good one too.
I mean, look, is it up there in the mix? Absolutely.
I guess it depends what's going to happen, what we're going to hear. If there's explosive, detail, testimony and other celebrities, you hear that. I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen? It's going to be massive. Starts today. So we'll talk about that off the top. But also, want to talk about a couple other things.
Yes.
Hollywood is reeling because Donald Trump just announced 100% tariffs on films made outside of America.
Gosh, Hollywood can't catch a break. You had the strikes, you had COVID, all this stuff. Now this. Oof.
And finally, everybody loves a good family feud. This is a massive family feud.
The Beckham.
The Beckhams. It's not 100% clear why it's so bitter, but the Beckham boys are beefing over a girl, and it's tearing the entire family apart.
Yeah, the family had some big milestones this past weekend, and they're torn.
They're torn. We will remind you that we're live.
We are live
on YouTube. So if you're out
every
there,
morning and on Monday through Friday,
about 7:40-ish.
Yeah.
So if you're out there,
time.
Leave a comment or a question or
we get to those at the very end.
Whatever.
What do you guys think about Charlie's hair today? He showered.
I showered last night. Give your reviews, everyone. Get them in because might not happen again for a while.
Did you wash your sheets?
I'm not the
Or did you sleep on the old grease pillow?
I slept on the old grease.
Oh.
Slept on the old grease. We'll have to wait till my wife cleans those sheets.
Oh, why does she have to do it?
We both have roles. We have different roles.
And what cleaning are you doing in the house?
I do kitchen. Anything food related.
God, if I was in that kitchen, I'd just make a mess.
Yeah, that's basically what happens. Okay, our first story, Diddy trial starts today with jury selection.
Yeah, this is a really big deal. So Diddy's already there in court. By the time you guys are seeing this, I mean, if you're here live, like we got information now, but as of right now, he's in court. There's the first sketch artist photo. Because remember, this is, well, ish. What would you call it? Illustration?
Yep.
So there's no cameras allowed in the court.
That sucks.
I know. I mean, we have a couple reporters there, but they're like super strict. Like no cell phones, no live streaming from any media. Like they'll do like a break and then all the media comes out of the court and they're like trying to like give updates. So that's kind of how it's going down.
That's one of the things that is what will prevent it from being the biggest Hollywood trial ever.
Is because it's not so publicized.
It's no cameras in the court. You need cameras in the court if you want it to be a hit.
Well, so we're going back to the olden days.
Back to the olden days.
The sketch is kind of interesting. Few things to note. So it's an illustration of Diddy, gray hair.
Very gray hair.
Very gray. It's just crazy that he went in to prison, right? Because he's been held there. Looking young. And now we're seeing a photo of him. It looks like he's aged 20 years.
It is so interesting, the tactics that they do.
Oh, you think it's a tactic?
Well,
let
obviously,
the grays out?
He's allowed to have a razor in there.
He's an old man. How could he ever do these heinous crimes?
I've never seen Diddy gray, and all of a sudden, behind bars, he just lets it go. I mean, I guess
he's really, if that's your theory, then he's really leaning into it because he's also got his reading glasses on.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's he wearing?
He's wearing a suit. Just a black suit, white. You can see like the white collar coming out.
You're painting a picture of like a professor or something.
Yeah, he's also got a mustache, like one of like the old professor. To your point,
no, he doesn't.
Like little mustache thing.
Not with the curls at the end, like the French guys have.
No, like gondolier mustache.
Okay.
But he does give like professor vibes.
Like I would never do anything wrong. Like I wouldn't,
Yeah, it looks like he kind of had a haircut too, maybe. Because it does look like very polished, the gray.
So he can get scissors and clippers to the hair, but not to the grays.
Yeah, right. No dye. No
Yeah.
dye. Do you remember Luigi Mangione
Hmm.
when he was in court? I don't remember how long ago. He got a haircut, like a noticeable haircut, where it was like faded on the side. Like
Mm.
it was like a little upscale cut. It
Well, he's
wasn't.
got a lot of female fans, so he's got to keep it nice and trim.
Oh boy.
So today there will be about 150 potential jurors,
Yep.
and they'll be brought into the courtroom, and the judge will ask them questions.
Yeah, they'll be questioned about everything. I mean, do you get to be a part of jury selection here or like any of that jury duty?
If so, I haven't been called upon.
Oh, okay.
But obviously, everyone will have heard of this case, so it's not going to be possible. I mean,
To
one
have
would think,
somebody that has no idea.
because that's what the judge and like the prosecutor and defense will be trying to ascertain is, what are your feelings on Diddy and this case right now before we've even spoken? Because a lot of people will just think he's guilty, guilty, guilty. And so obviously they're not going to be in the jury. You want
Right.
people with an open mind. Of course they've heard of it. And it's impossible not to form opinions on things you hear about, especially when
Yeah.
you see a Cassie tape.
Ooh.
But have jurors in the past been able to change their minds about something? Apparently, the judge is going to ask potential jurors to get very specific with what have you been able to completely 180 on
Oh, interesting.
to see that you have that ability as a human not to be so stubborn and stuck in your way. But
I feel like an easy answer to that would be like, I hated avocado as a kid, but I love avocado now. I
hey,
gave it a
facts.
try.
Why do kids not like avocado as
I
much
don't
as
know.
us?
I hated avocado, and I'm from California.
Oh, I love avocado.
Even tomato too.
What about salmon?
Yeah, I don't think I ever had salmon as a kid.
Oh,
My diet as a kid was like chips and Hostess cupcakes.
it still
and
is.
I know. I know.
It
Really,
still
nothing's changed.
is. Like watching Charlie Neff at lunch.
Oh my
breakfast.
God. They also wanted black female jurors too. They feel like
Who
that
did?
would be Diddy's side.
Diddy wanted. Okay.
They feel like that would be helpful to his case, but I just don't know how that's gonna play out when you have a video of a black woman being beat.
Right.
So we'll see.
We'll see. Day 2 tomorrow. Okay, on to our next story. Trump is hitting international movies with 100% tariffs. So any movie made outside of this country will be hit with that tariff. Lots are made in the UK, Canada, Australia. Trump sees that as a national security threat. So what he's saying he's trying to do is bring movies back here to the States. But a lot of people are just really worried that Hollywood's gone through enough lately. And
Yeah, for
now
sure.
when, US operates at a huge surplus
Mhm.
in Hollywood, so in the film industry, because we
Right.
sell so many films overseas. Like that's obviously, and so if they hit US with reciprocal tariffs, then these big blockbuster American movies are not going to be big in China
No.
or Europe.
And also, there's so many benefits for them to film elsewhere. Like, when they were filming Gladiator,
Mm,
I know they weren't filming in Rome. They filmed where, like Croatia or something, right?
yeah.
Somewhere in Europe. And they were able to build like a whole fake Colosseum. There's a benefit, especially if you have like a period piece, to film in a region of
course.
where that's meant to be. Like, how would you film, an Australian movie? Let's say the Sydney Sweeney Glenn Powell one,
Mm,
right? Like, that would be a little hard to do. Maybe in like Nebraska,
yeah.
like that wouldn't make sense.
Then you get a green screen for like the Harbor Bridge and you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
I mean,
So, did you ever go? Have you ever been to USC?
USC.
The
Is that in
college?
LA?
Yes. Have you never heard of University of Southern California?
I believe I
I
have
mean, is that in LA?
I believe I went to a very fun sorority party there one time.
So I will say there is a lot of movie magic. It is doable to not film elsewhere, right? Like when you go to like USC or like iconic places around SoCal, like back in the day when they did film a lot of movies here in SoCal, which is why it became the most popular place for the entertainment industry. They would do like, because I went to USC for like a tour when I wanted to go to school there. I wanted to go to college there. There's like this whole like just like alleyway, and they're like, oh yeah, this alleyway that you're walking by, we had it turned into a river for a movie. So there's like certain things that Hollywood producers can do, but if you think about it, like the budget and the prices here, the prices are insane here.
It doesn't make any sense.
But now the prices are going to be insane elsewhere as well.
And making movies more expensive to make and so more expensive to buy as a customer means that more people just social media. Everyone's just going to be on social media. That's free. That's cheap. Like, why?
And there's already like so much competition too. Like before it was like, oh, there's only a few blockbusters you can go see this weekend in the movies. Now you can literally turn on Netflix and see any kind of movie you want.
Final story. Brooklyn Beckham is fighting with his brother. What's his brother's name again? Romeo. Over a girl. This girl's name is Kim Turnbull. Apparently, you know, Brooklyn and her used to have a thing back in the day, but now she's moved on to Romeo. And that is why Brooklyn and Nicola Peltz didn't go to their dad's, didn't go to David Beckham's birthday this weekend because the brothers didn't want to run into each other.
Yeah, and our sources said that they were trying to get together privately before the birthday festivities, but their request didn't go over very well with the other family members. So they were told just to show up for the main celebrations or they wouldn't get a chance to see the family.
So they didn't.
They didn't. Show up. And Victoria posted like a big Instagram post being like, oh, memories made with my loving family. Brooklyn, not in one of those photos.
Brooklyn is on the outs because his brother broke the bro code sort of thing. And these are actual bros.
Yeah, but the Victoria and David, they're siding with Romeo. They're not siding with Brooklyn.
They're like,
at all.
Get over it, Brooklyn.
I mean, at a point, I kind of agree. I can see why he would be mad, but to be so like, we're not going to be in the same room as her.
Not going to your dad's 50th.
Yeah, because you cannot be around them.
Get over it.
I do think that's a little too much. I can see why you would be initially upset. But at a point, let's move on.
Love is love.
Like my mom's, my stepdad, that my mom, like my second stepdad, my mom's current husband.
How many stepdads do you have, Charlie?
I know. My mom sounds like a hoe.
But she's not, right?
No. It depends on who you ask. My mom's current husband, Jerry, gotta love Jerry. He had some kind of fling or like went on a date with my aunt. They met, both my aunt, so my mom's sister, and my stepdad, current stepdad, before my mom got with Jerry. Jerry was out, I guess, on some kind of date. I don't know. It's like very weird details. They like don't like to talk about it. It didn't work out between them. Flash forward to my stepdad going on like eHarmony, meeting my mom, not knowing that he went out with her sister.
Wow.
But anyways, they don't make, things are weird. I mean, sometimes they're like, they get along. My aunt and my stepdad, like and we're all like, ooh, you know?
Flirty, like old times.
I know. Well, I don't think it went like far enough to be intimate, but like we're all adults here, right?
Okay, let's read out some of the comments. You read them out, Charlie.
Okay, so for the Diddy trial, Trike Troll said, I feel like the public is being left out. We made Diddy who he is today, and we have the right to know everything that is being said and shown in the courtroom.
Facts.
I agree.
Show us.
I agree. Steph G said, we should always have cameras allowed in court.
Trump has changed a lot of rules just arbitrarily.
I think it has nothing to do with Trump. It's always been like that.
I'm just saying Trump should change his rule.
Oh, you want Trump to step in?
I want Trump to step in. Cameras always in the courts.
Honestly, that would be fire.
Yes.
Air Frank said, that brother is stressing up in there. He got a whole head of full gray.
Yeah. Yep.
I think they do some kind of hair dyes in prison too.
At commissary?
Well, yeah, like they know how to like make it. Like I used to watch Orange is the New Black, great show. And they would show like the women making things. Like they would make makeup out of like hot chocolate, you know, and they would know how to make hair dye out of I don't know what, and they would be able to dye it. So he needs to hook up with somebody in prison that knows how to do that.
And toilet wine? Like,
yeah, toilet wine.
Don't you ferment pee?
Right.
Is it fermenting pee?
I don't know if it's pee.
I think it might be.
Couldn't you just get grapes from commissary and do it?
You could, but a little bit of pee.
I don't know anything about the pee.
Notes of urine.
Ugh. For the Trump tariffs on international movies, Sir Mal 11 said they need to chill on these tariffs. I want to get a Nintendo Switch too.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Temu, you know that
Temu doesn't ship here anymore.
I know.
That's actually...
Honestly, Temu was like child labor, so I'm like okay with it. I know, but it comes and it is cheap.
I know.
I hate Temu. My best friend Jen is obsessed with Temu. I'm like, girl, time to pay the regular price.
I love Temu.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Trump, do you see he wants to open up Alcatraz?
Yeah.
Oh, God. For the Beckham family, this is Kimberly A. Bryant said, Brooklyn and Romeo fighting over an influential woman, Nepo baby problems.
Yeah, I want to hear more about this Kim Turnbull lady.
I mean, she's pretty.
She's pretty, but yeah.
Sir Mal 11 said, I think the bro code doesn't exist and it's silly. Date whoever you want. If the ex moves on to your friend, get mad at your ex if you care so much.
That's basically what's happening.
Yeah, but he's also mad at the brother, too.
Yeah. I wouldn't be happy if my sister dated someone I was... That wouldn't...
Wait, what?
Never mind. Moving on.
Okay. Couple miscellaneous comments. David Salvador said, I love Charlie Cotton's hair this morning, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, I mean.
Wow.
Now I don't really trust your, rating, because it's definitely not 10 out of 10. It might be a solid 6.
When I walked in this morning, you said, my hair's looking good. You were feeling yourself
Freshly washed hair makes a guy feel good.
Does it feel good not being, stuck on the back of your neck?
Yeah.
Brenda Branch said, Charlie Cotton looks great no matter showered or not.
Okay.
He has charm and confidence.
Thank you, Brenda.
Charm and confidence doesn't mean you look great.
Yes, true. Charm and confidence and odor issues.
Oh.
I don't know why I'm saying this about myself.
I know. Do you have odor issues?
No, this is not even true.
Actually, I don't think I've ever smelled BO on you.
No,
I'll give you that.
Thank you.
I'll give you that. Marcy P said, looking like the fashionista that you are, Charlie Neff, on this Monday. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Drinko. Are you going out tonight? Or you don't go out anymore?
No, actually, today is Peach's half birthday. Happy 4th and a half birthday,
I'm
Peach.
Sorry. We're not doing... Is it she's 24 months? I can't with that.
Cinco de Mayo is her half birthday, so... Happy 4th and a half, Peach. Daddy loves you.
I do love Peach. I do love Peach.
Tacos tonight.
Does Peach like tacos?
Nah.
No?
Avocado she likes, though.
Wow, look at
circle.
Such an LA girl.
Such an LA girl.
Is she eating sushi, too?
Oh, she was eating salmon and avocado sushi the other day.
She is such an LA girl. Who are you guys?
So funny. All right, Charlie.
From Colorado and you're from Australia and you got an LA girl.
I got an LA girl.
I love it.
I love it. Thanks, Charlie. That was good.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Do you have a good weekend?
No. All right.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll catch you tomorrow.